Hi everyone, we're back and today we're going to do a different video. We thought about doing a little game, a Q&A game.
I just bought this game that is called
Couples.
And
it has 3 levels, but I don't know, we're just going to take some random cards and see what happens. Also, we have our 2 least favorite things. Stu hates raw carrot.
I hate raw carrot.
And I don't eat raw onion. It's like the thing that I hate the most.
It's her worst nightmare.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to be honest and tell you everything. I don't feel like eating this at all.
This is like the only thing that I hate eating. Like, I can eat it cooked, but I really hate to eat this raw.
Yeah, I can eat this with a bunch of with the soy sauce, you know.
Yeah, Maria, if she feels like a little bit of onion, she can't eat it.
This is worse than like any spicy thing. Like when we were deciding what to do, I was like, no, give me the malagueta, please. Give me the chili pepper. He knows me, so we went for the onion.
Yeah, I chose the onion. Well, we wanted to do it with alcohol, but this week we're working, so we cannot drink. We gotta stay fit, so let's eat carrot and onion.
Yuppie!
Let's start.
Okay, what did I think you can look. What did your friends think about me when we first started dating?
It's a really good one.
Sorry guys.
I mean, Maria was like really nice when she met like everyone. Like, first impressions with my family was really good, and with my friends too. Yeah, they, how do you say that? They got along really well from the first time. Maria talks a lot, so it's easier, and well, she loves sports and
I like boy things.
Exactly. So it's kind of easy for them to just get along. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Finish the sentences. I knew I really liked you when. I knew I loved you when. Yeah.
I knew I really liked you when you said, I'm going to tell you the story. Probably if you saw how we met, the story is already there, but I'm going to tell you the story, otherwise you wouldn't understand a thing. So we were shooting a commercial, we just met on that day and we started to get along, we talked a lot, and of course we felt really comfortable with each other. And lunchtime, Dude was sitting right next to me and I was really happy about it. And suddenly there was a boy that was alone in another table because our table was full. And fun fact, he didn't speak English and Dude didn't speak Portuguese at the time, so they're literally the 2 persons that couldn't connect with each other, couldn't talk with each other. And Dude decided to stand up and go sit right next to him, and for me it was like, I wanted to do that, but he was literally the better person.
You didn't have the to do it.
Yeah, because I was really comfortable. I already knew the makeup, the hair, because I was in Portugal. I already knew the team, and I felt like I should do this, but I'm comfortable. And he was definitely the better person, so that's when I knew I really liked him. And I knew that I loved him. It was a bunch of things, but if I needed to choose one,
so many things, yeah.
Probably when that later we started to get to know each other and we met in Madrid. And I think it was like in generally his awareness to like take care of me. He was always like holding my hand and
proper gentleman.
I don't know, just that little things that showed me that gesture with that boy wasn't a one-time thing, but he was always like that, like caring with everybody.
Still am, right?
Yes.
Still got it.
Yes.
That was a long answer.
I'm sorry, it was a long...
It's your turn to ask, right?
It's my turn to ask. What feelings are hard for you to communicate to me, and how can I make it easier?
What feelings are hard for you to communicate to me? Oh, wow.
This is a good one because Dude sucks in communication.
Yeah. Feelings that are hard for me, maybe the feelings that make me feel vulnerable.
That's a good word.
Vulnerable. Exactly. Yeah, I grew up in a family where my father like doesn't communicate everything. Typical tough guy, you know. Yeah, I'm not used to express myself with little things, right?
Mhm.
And then I get quiet, and suddenly I explode, and he doesn't know why. So I tend to accumulate things,
Yes.
feelings, and then boom.
Yeah, you don't explode that much. It's okay.
Well,
As soon as I see that he doesn't talk for a while, I'm like, what's happening?
yeah.
What did happen?
I know that's like the worst thing ever, like don't communicate stuff. But you know, I'm progressing.
He's better every day. He's better every day.
Exactly.
And to be aware of your weakness, it's already a strength.
Yeah,
So.
that's right.
I love you. Okay, it's your turn.
Oh, what have you been extra sensitive to lately?
Well, I'm extra sensitive to most things. I'm a really sensitive, emotional person. I show everything. You can see through my face everything immediately, so I'm not really good. Oh, how long was that there?
Wow.
What is this?
All the time. It's like,
Ow!
ow.
Stop. But lately, what am I sensitive lately about? I actually don't want to answer to this one.
Okay.
It's definitely too personal and it's not about us, so I don't feel comfortable sharing other things about other people on the internet. No, I rather.
Oh yes, raw onion.
Can I bite it?
Yeah.
Like.
But she has to chew it.
Yeah, but can I just eat half or do I have to eat this whole thing?
Okay.
Half? Oh. We have what? Yes,
But
we have.
smell it first.
No.
Mm. Okay.
Oh, baby.
1, 2. Good job. That must be hot. Your face. That was yummy. I put raw onion all the time in my salads, and then Maria's like, "You smell like onion." And I'm like, "Yeah, but now you're married to me, so it kind of sucks."
Now you're going to feel it too, so.
I love it.
Next one. How important do you feel physical affection is for me? Explain.
Physical affection for you is like so important, you know. It's like when I wake up, she needs at least 15 minutes of physical affection. You know, kisses, hug, you know. How do you say it? I just pet her, like, okay, good girl. She's like a little kid, you know.
Can I eat your carrot?
Of course. Yeah, Maria is pretty needy with physical. What? It's the truth. With physical affection. That's why I wake up at 5 a.m. just to have 3 hours of physical affection before go to workout. You know. Kidding. She would love that.
Wild card.
What's that?
Write down how well you feel your partner knows you on a scale from 1 to 10. Compare and explain. We can just think about it and say the number.
Yeah.
At the same time. Count of 3, we say the number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2.
9.
You have to wait for the 3. I was going to tell you 9.5.
Why not 10?
Because I feel like there's always something to discover.
Yeah. She doesn't know what I do in the bathroom all that time.
I wonder though.
You'll never know. You gotta earn that 1 point.
Maybe I rather don't know. Another wild card for you.
Oh! Did you ever stalk my social media before we met? If so, what stood out?
Of course I did. How could I stalk you before I met you? Because I met you in the shooting and before that I didn't know that you exist.
Right.
But what I can say is after this shooting, when you come back to Barcelona, I probably stalked you every day in social because I missed you.
But if so, what stood out?
I mean,
You want to eat some raw onion? I think she wants.
I don't want to eat any more of that.
I think she wants the. Oh!
Your ex stood out.
Oh. It was pretty recent, the breakup, so like a week.
But he looked really great on the photos. I was like, I actually thought how well did he look, but it definitely was the thing that stood out for me.
Okay, fair. Well, for me, scroll to the summer part. What?
Nothing.
What stood out? You know?
How would you describe our first date in one word?
What was I wearing on our first date? I
Um,
mean, we have the picture, so
we do. I think you wear a white t-shirt, and that's a good shot because that's what you wear 80% of the time. I don't know, but no, wait, because it was winter. Well, it was autumn. But
I
it was autumn.
remember a blue coat.
That is from. It's not from the first day. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's like the second or something. A yellow sweater, right?
It's the same day as the blue coat. But you had brown coat with
With a fluffy neck,
yes,
right?
yes,
Right.
yes, that you just bought for that trip. I remember that, and you were white shoes, Converse All Stars. Also, that you wear the whole trip. I remember that too. You don't, but I do. So
Right,
it's okay.
right. Oh, Converse, yeah.
And probably under white t-shirt or no, right? That's what you do.
I don't remember.
We'll post a picture here to see what happened.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Well, you definitely don't know where I was wearing because you only remember the second and the third days.
I remember less clothes. Now it's my turn to ask.
No, I just answered what you were wearing.
Right.
How do I show you I'm upset without telling you that I'm upset?
I just have Munchi, I just sense she's always super happy and hyped, so when she's not, it's pretty easy to diagnose the sadness, So yeah, it's pretty easy. She's really transparent.
I just shut up for a while.
Exactly.
Which I think in the beginning he would be like, that's a rest, and then he's like, is this a rest? Or is it something else going on?
Exactly.
And
am I
it is.
relaxing or this is too quiet? What's wrong, baby? Crystal clear transparency.
When are you going to
Finally.
eat some carrots?
Hopefully never. What assumption did you make about me that turned out to be right?
Right. That you were great with other people and you were really caring and you were actually really caring. You still are.
Caring like a carrot?
No. Caring like a garden with these flowers. Garden.
Okay.
You're like, is anyone thirsty? I'll bring you water. Is anyone cold? I'll bring you some blankets. He's cute.
Yeah, right. I'm like a dad.
Yeah, in a good way.
Is
You're more like a mom actually.
I'm like a mom.
If our first kiss was a song, what would it be called?
What's this question?
I'm glad it's not for me.
I think we talked about this some years ago, but I don't remember the answer.
Maybe you want to, we will carrot.
No. I think that our first kiss was inside a metro station when we met because she was coming from Lisbon and I was coming from Barcelona. And we met in Madrid, and I went to a metro station.
Yeah, because he went by train and I went by plane.
She got out of the metro, and then, boom,
We lost our metro.
we kissed.
Therefore, the song would be not a song. You can eat half too, to be fair. It's okay.
Don't you have some hummus?
I thought that you should be hating this more.
I don't know why, but it's just the only thing that I can.
And it's one of my favorite things. So. Okay.
Do you think I have any unconventional views on love?
You're pretty conventional. You're pretty like movie conventional.
I watch a lot of romantic comedies.
And it's great because he acts like this in real life. And for me, it's amazing. I live in a movie.
And also, I had an older sister, which helps. My sister was like all the time educating me about women,
Thank you.
saying just cool stuff that men should do in terms of treating women. So,
It worked. Okay.
thanks, Nuna.
You're the best. If we weren't in a relationship, what pickup line would you use with me?
I'm so bad with pickup lines. I actually don't have any pickup lines right now.
Right now. Carrot time! Woo! Go! Sorry, baby. But I still feel the onion in here. I can tell you that. It's like,
It's kind of like cucumber for me.
but you
cucumber.
like a cucumber.
Not in large proportions. Or
Water coming.
what? It's the same question.
I put it on the wrong place. How do you think my job affects our relationship?
The cool thing is that our job doesn't affect our life because we're pretty much all the time together when we don't work, and it's not like we work every day.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, there are times that maybe we're working full week and then we miss ourselves, you know.
That's true. It's really cool that we understand each other's job, because I think
Yeah.
it's like it's a really different job that has a lot of freedom, but also like different environments. So usually you can be like wrongly interpreted, like a partner that doesn't understand their job.
Yeah, I don't know. People tend to be jealous, and when you're on set,
You're acting.
you're acting, and you know you're in front of a lot of people from the crew. So
It's definitely not the most sexy environment that you can imagine. It's like 100 people and 100 cameras looking at you, really close to you usually. Not
But-
sexy.
it's true that you can fall in love.
If you're not happy in your relationship.
Exactly. If you're single, it's pretty great. What about me first stood out to you physically?
The truth is, they were always changing Dude's shirt all the time. Like, for me, it was basically the same color. They were like, they're messing with me. In front of me, they didn't took him anywhere. It's like, change to this, change to that, change to that.
It's normally
And I'm like,
always like that.
I like those apps. So yeah, that really stood up. I wasn't expecting this face with this body. It was perfect.
What assumption did... Oh, it's your turn, I think.
Sorry. What assumption did you make about me that turned out to be false? ASMR.
Well, the first thing is when we met, I got in the motorhome and they were putting makeup on her, and
And doing hair also. Couldn't move.
yeah, she couldn't move. And I got in and I was like, "Hi everyone," and she didn't say hi back.
Doing my lips and my hair, I wouldn't say, everybody stop. I need to talk to the handsome guy here. No.
And
No.
then
I'm professional.
I got dressed, makeup and stuff, got out of the motorhome. She got out and she started talking to me, like, and she was so cute. I was like, okay, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong.
I feel bad because I wanted to say hi to you too, but I was like, I can't right now. You just need to wait a little bit.
So my thought was like, oh, another, what do you say, borde?
Unpleasant person.
Another unpleasant model, you know, that thinks that she's top. Not that there are many, but, well, you meet a lot of people.
Nice job.
What was the hardest thing for you to understand about me early on?
Dude's OCD because he's huge.
OCD!
While he's eating, you literally can't touch anything in the house because it's making
Just put
particles move.
Put an example. I gotta check if we're recording. Yeah, it's all good.
Like I'm here in the couch and he's right there, not right there, there in the table.
We're talking about 2 meters.
Eating. If I'm here, it's 4, so it's okay. Anyway,
There you go.
and I'm like, like putting myself for today. And Dewey's eating his breakfast, and he's like, "Why are you putting, how do you say, polvo?
Dust.
Why are you putting dust on my food?" And I'm like,
Right, guys, right?
"Do you know gravity? Things go up and then they go down."
But with a little bit of wind.
Barcelona. It's never windy.
Look, if I do this, you have dust here.
Now you get it, right?
So at that time, I ate my meal with a cup of dust.
And probably made you stronger.
I wasn't feeling right.
But now I know, so I try not to mess with his OCD, although
Oh, thank you.
it goes both ways because he's less freaky right now.
Am I supposed to be pig-er?
Chiller is the word.
Okay, if you say so.
What do you
Okay, last one.
Bum, bum, bum. What do you think is the greatest source of stress for me right now? No.
Give me the carrot.
Yeah, you're good. You're just good.
Mm.
I hope you guys like this little game. We really enjoyed to share a little bit more about each other.
It's pretty fun, actually.
It's good to remember good things.
Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next video.